with us members of the Bond Street Theater from New York. But what is so special is they are not performing here by themselves, but they are working with students from the University of Arts and Culture in Baku.
And this isn't just on any artistic endeavor, it's social theater. And that's what's so exciting about what Bond Street does and what they're bringing here to Azerbaijan is this concept of social theater.
As typical of our work, we've come here without specific intention, just to ask them what kind of issues do they want to talk about. Coming into the space in the studio and not really knowing what you're going to do, but get inspiration from your imagination and then also what the others are providing. And especially when we're traveling and working with groups like this, we want to be inspired by them.
During the week of workshops, we gathered a lot of these issues, focus on domestic violence, women's rights, corruption in the healthcare system, and always theater's painting a picture. And our idea, our basic premise is that you can't tell people what to think, but we can point to situations that paint a picture.
A lot of people did respond to us and say that the play was very heartfelt. There's a real genuine, they really got the message and got the visceral response because I'm told domestic violence is a real problem here, and they were identifying with things here.
At the end of the play, when Layla says, you know, who's at fault? I'm at fault, you're at fault, we're all at fault. The young girl asked, why are we all at fault? And it was amazing hearing the young actors from the university respond to that and saying, these are issues that we need to recognize in our community, acknowledge them, and work together to provide support for any member of our community that is suffering.
Bond Street never came in with outside ideas of, okay, we're going to preach to them whatever because we're America and we know better. That's not the approach we take. That's certainly not the approach that Bond Street takes. This is a partnership. This is a discussion. This is learning from each other. But when they raise the issue and they talk about ways to address it, it's exciting.
When we finish the performance and the audience is given a chance to ask questions, it's the students that are there defending their work on behalf of the Bond Street Theater sometimes, because they are sharing the value of social theater, the value of this type of collaborative project.
What we're doing in these very short-term projects is primarily we're hoping to discuss how do we work together in communities to solve these issues.
Bond Street Theater's mission altogether is to create mutual understanding between cultures, between even local populations, to use theater as a way to do peace building. And I know peace building is a little bit cliche these days, but really you do build peace through being able to have reasonable conversations in some sort of way. And our epiphany moment, I believe, happened in Israel in 1984. It was completely inter-ethnic and inter-age. And there were Kurds and Yemenis and Israelis and Palestinians all working together. There were 40 of them. And we created these big street pageants. So their goal was not, oh, this guy's Palestinian, oh, this guy is Ethiopian. It was like, make sure that the play looks beautiful. That was that moment where we realized that theater could do that. Theater really works.
We are very interested with your theater, and I want to say thank you and you are welcome to our sunny Azerbaijan. Thank you very much.
And that's what Bond Street has really enabled here through this program, is giving these students a voice.
How to communicate with an actor, how to work on a play, I learned here. Bond Street Theater changed me 100%. Bond Street!